scheduled flight from Los Angeles International Airport, United States, to Cairo International Airport, Egypt, with a stop at John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York City. On the 31st of October 1999, the Boeing 767-300 operating the route crashed into the Atlantic Ocean about 60 miles south of Nantucket Island, Massachusetts, killing all 217 people on board. The cause, either deliberate crash or mechanical failure, is disputed. As the crash occurred in international waters, the responsibility for investigating the accident fell to the Egyptian Civil Aviation Authority per International Civil Aviation Organization Annex 13. As the ECAA lacked the resources of the much larger American National Transportation Safety Board, the Egyptian government asked the NTSB to handle the investigation. 2 weeks after the crash, the NTSB proposed handing the investigation over to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, as the evidence they had gathered suggested that a criminal act had taken place and that the crash was intentional rather than accidental. This proposal was unacceptable to the Egyptian authorities, and as such the NTSB continued to lead the investigation. As the evidence of a deliberate crash mounted, the Egyptian government reversed its earlier decision and the ECAA launched its own investigation. The two investigations came to very different conclusions. The NTSB found the crash was caused by deliberate action of the Relief First Officer Gamil al-Batouti. The ECAA found the crash was caused by mechanical failure of the airplane's elevator control system. The Egyptian report suggested several different control failure scenarios as possible causes of the crash, focusing on a possible failure of one of the right elevator's power control units. While the NTSB's report did not determine a specific reason for the Relief First Officer's actions, the primary theory is that he committed suicide. Supporting their deliberate act conclusion, the NTSB report determined that no mechanical failure scenario could result in airplane movements that matched those recorded by the flight data recorder, and that even had any of the failure scenarios forwarded by the Egyptian authorities occurred, the aircraft would still have been recoverable because of the 767's redundant elevator control system. Flight details. Flight 990 was being flown in a Boeing 767-366 aircraft with the registration SUGAP, named Thutmose III after a pharaoh from the 18th dynasty. The aircraft, a stretched extended-range version of the standard 767, was the 282nd 767 built. It was delivered to EgyptAir as a brand new aircraft on the 26th of September 1989.